What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Who's here? Who's here? Press 1 if you are here. Can you hear me? Are we loud and clear? Can you hear us? Let me just play some music here. Hanap lang tayo ng jazz fusion. What is this? Jazz fusion. Sana maganda to. Can you hear? I can barely hear anything. Let's see if this is good. I kind of like jazz usually as your background music. Para elevator tunes lang siya. Paring Ray, welcome to the stream. Kamusta ka, Paring Ray? Inom na, tara-tara. I like it. I think that's gonna spawn many different comments in the stream. In the TikTok video. Nand, welcome. Charlemagne, Steffi, welcome to the stream. Let's wait for more people to come in. In the meantime, it's gonna be a pretty fun stream. I think we're gonna be doing a lot of lurking the internet tonight. I got a lot of Reddit threads for you. Curated them already. You know, these things take a little bit of time, so my apologies for being a little late. But I curated a list of Reddit threads for us to check out tonight. So in the meantime, while we wait for more people to come in, how about I remind you that we have a 200 member goal. And I want to be honest with you, it's not 191, okay? It's 186. I have the updated member count, but the problem right now is that I cannot update it because every time I tap on my YouTube member goal, this is what happens. This is what happens. Streamlabs, which I use to update our counter, is bugging. Sinasabi niya na kailangan ko mag-connect ng platform so that I could update it. But the reality of it is that I'm actually using YouTube. So why can't I use it? It's even, look at the title up here. It even says YouTube member goal. So hindi ko ma-update yung 191 na to. It's actually 186. And so yeah, just a reminder. Today is the last time, the last chance, our last and final evening to get it to 200 para maging member, maging dance IRL stream ang magiging stream namin ni Kevin sa 15. So, if you're not yet a member, it would be nice if you became a member, and it would also be nice if you could gift memberships to those who aren't members yet, and then ako na bahala. Ako na mag-encourage sa kanila na ituloy nila yung gifted membership once it's over. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what gifted memberships are supposed to do, right? It's supposed to encourage people to renew their memberships on their own. So yeah, let's wait for more people to come in, and yeah, let's hit our 200 goal tonight. We are only 14 away. So the correct number is 186, and hopefully matamaan natin siya. I have my oatmeal here. Let's eat some food also. Maalinsangan na gabi sa lahat. Alinsangan, di ba? Parang ano yun, humid. Pag maalinsangan, tama ba? Tama ba yung rememory ko? Pag maalinsangan, humid yung weather. Hold on, I have may, alam yung kapag nagsasalamits, may nakita kayong dots. Yo, there you go. Oh no! Why isn't it being distributed? Come on, YouTube! Okay, lipat na dito. Lipat na dito. Lahat ng mga nasa TikTok, come over to YouTube and pick up your gifts. Because it's not being auto-distributed by YouTube. You have to manually pick it up. Chat, you have to manually pick it up. Bad trip naman YouTube. I mean, we could have closed this goal last week pa. Yeah, man. This is such a bummer. Because, but again, rest assured, chat, these get refunded. If hindi siya na-distribute, YouTube refunds you the amount that isn't claimed. Thank you. Thank you. We actually get so much comments on these glasses that I might as well put it in my yellow basket, right? That's one comment. That's one comment that I often get. Dapat daw may yellow basket na tayo sa mga TikToks natin. I mean, it's not a bad idea, right? Especially with Coops Boneless. Come on, chat, claim it. Kung meron kayong fake account, claim nyo na. Wait. Do I have a fake account? I don't. Hold on. Let me try to. Can I switch users? Switch account. I can't, man. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I'll be able. Let's see if I can claim it. Let's see if makiklaim ko yung member goal.
Sayaw Carlos. Sayaw Carlos.
Thank you, Gio. Allow gifts. Does that mean we can claim it now? Thank you, Jeff. Oh, man. Di ko maklaim. Let's see if I can claim it. Allow gifts. Come on. I can't claim it with my same account. Maybe because it's the same account. It has to be from another account. I don't have another account anymore. Ito na yung I only have my ako rin ito na account, which is already a member, and my main account. Sa mga may burner dyan, chat, claim that membership. Nah, paring Ray. Paring Ray, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I'm not gonna deny, paring Ray. These days, I'm happier with my fruit shake kapag inuman. Hi, Pinoy Lonesome. Are you able to claim it? Are you able to claim the membership, Pinoy Lonesome? Ayaw? Oh, man. I mean, there's nothing else I can do here. But thank you, Bok. Thank you for the love there. I don't know what's up with YouTube, chat. If now that I think about it, I don't think we've also ever hit 200. Yo, what's up, Jeff? Yo, Jeff, welcome. Ayaw maklaim. Yeah, I tried claiming it also, pero parang although in-on ko na yung toggle, hindi ko pa rin mapindot yung claim button. Weird. Hi, Jeff, how are you? Wait, is this Jeffrey? Yes, bakit sobrang familiar nung name mo? Do you used to be in Kumu? RV, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess Bok, YouTube is bugging. YouTube doesn't love its streamers. I think we should go to Twitch now, right? Thank you, Zerk. Sheena, welcome to the stream. Come over here to YouTube. It's more fun over here. Same username, CI Benipayo. I appreciate the compliments. Yun! Oh! But may isang sumipa. You know what YouTube should do? They should make this not expire. Right? Itong nasa taas. They should make this not expire para when it figures its own shit out, it gets to distribute all the memberships without it expiring. Kasi nabigyan si Tom Ray, oh. Ang mojito kaya, 'di ba gin-based ang mojito? Paring Ray, malakas ka pa rin feeling ko. Pero bagay na bagay sa iyo yung mojito, paring Ray. We could call it motito. Parang para sa iyo talaga. Yeah, please claim the badges. Yo, Tom Ray, welcome to the stream. Sabi ng YouTube, Tom Ray, deserving ka raw for a gifted membership. Kaya sana, Tom Ray, in the future, ano na natin yan? Ituloy na natin yung membership. Mojito or margarita? Margaritas all day, chat. I'm a slave to tequila. But that's the old me. The new me, I love my fruit shakes. I swear, chat, I love my fruit shakes, my chocolate peanut butter milkshake. I like my water. Welcome to the stream, Tom Ray. Sana may isa pa para di naman sayang yung 5 gifted. At least man lang dalawa yung mabigyan. So current count is at 187. Wait, Zerk, Sheena, come over here. What do I do? I am primarily a yapper. I talk about internet culture and just chatting content basically. Ano yung mga love teams recently? Grace, what do you mean by thoughts on love teams recently? Yo, Martin, welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Oscar Piastri's boyfriend. Who's that? Yo, there you go. Chris, can you try to claim the membership? Kaya? I feel like yes, Ron, and I've seen it done, I think. I mean, if you think about it, Cocoa Pops is just Rice Krispies, and they already do that on ice cream. So yeah, Ron, not a bad idea at all. Hey, G. Yon! In what way, Mary Grace, na sumasobra ang fanbase? And kaninong love teams to? Because Mary Grace, in my head, ang mga love team ay ano pa rin, si Jadine, si Katniel, at si Liz Ken. So, you gotta tell me who love teams are we talking about? Saptisai, done with work? Or do you gotta lock in again? What is this? Alam ko yung Don Bell. Alam ko si Donnie Pangilinan at si Bel Mariano. Ano yung Barda? Di ba insulto yun? Ang Barda? What's up, Lawrence? Chat, try to claim the membership. Tap on the green, yung green na may gift to see if you're gonna be able to claim it. Oh, sila pa rin ba? Di ba hindi na? Si Barbie at si David Licauco? I read like a headline the other day that says it's no longer them. Oo nga, Biel. Break na nga lahat ng yun. Di ba? Parang sinabi yata ni David na I respect her. She just came from a relationship. Yeah. Di ba? Updated. Di ko lang kilala kung sino si Jim Fiang. Jim, is that how you say it? Or JM Fiang? Or Jim Fiang? That just doesn't roll out the tongue naturally. I mean, how can you beat Katniel, Jadine, Liz Ken? Come on, chat. Don Bell is good, but JM Fiang? Wala, di ako familiar eh. No, I haven't listened to this one yet, Ken. But come over here. Come over here to YouTube. Maybe you can ask the rest of chat what they think of yung kanta ng Cup of Joe na multo. And also, chat, bring out some food. I'm gonna be chowing on some oatmeal while we're at it. Sobrang check out yung gaano kalapot yung oatmeal. Gusto niyo ba ng malapot o malabnaw, chat? Pagdating sa oatmeal. Dude, it's so thick. Man. Wala pang 12. Why, Bok? Ayaw mo yung consistency? Ang malakas ngayon ka-love team ni Andres Mulak. It's oatmeal. Parang ginawa natin champorado, Ron, ah. No. Hindi ko napapanood ang PBB ngayon, Mary Grace. Di ako updated. Ang alam ko lang Si Ivana Nagsando. Wait, bakit yun lang yung alam ko? Yeah, yung PBB Celebrity Edition. Yeah, di ba yun yun? Yan, yan. I mean, look. I feel like that was done specifically to engage and generate viewership. I mean, look. Right? It got me there. Yo, what's up, Riza? Nakakapayat ba ang oatmeal? Hindi. Ang nakakapayat ay kung yung kinakain mo sa isang araw ay mas onte in terms of calories kaysa sinusunog ng katawan mo. So I can eat oatmeal and still gain weight. I can eat oatmeal and lose weight. So depende talaga sa dami ng kain mo in a day. I know, chat, it's so thick, man. I don't know. Do you like the consistency of something thick in your mouth, chat? Oh, no. This oatmeal too thick. I left it for too long and nag-expand na yung protein powder na nilagay ko. Nako, Tessa, unhealthy yung ganyan na diet plan. Yung ganyan na diet plan, nakaka-ano yan eh. Nakaka-overwhelm. But actually, when you overthink, I tend to not eat actually. Like when I'm stressed out and I'm really anxious, I don't get hungry. I'm on that side of the fence because I know some people kapag nasi-stress out, they stress eat. Me, opposite. Opposite, man. Nangangayayat ako. What dating game is this, Ron? Ang pinag-usapan namin kagabi primarily si Vitaly, which by the way, may update na. You guys wanna catch the update? The creator who posted about Vitaly, si Atozi ba yun? Already posted an update. You guys wanna catch it right now while we're eating para meron tayong pinapanood to start the stream? Something chill and slow. Because also, in case you missed it, I announced something over here on our Discord. Basically, this kind of sucks, but it's not like we didn't see it coming. We got a copyright strike. Wait, let me move chat a bit here. Oh, thank you, Gio. Sana may makakuha nito. Because it seems like it's really bugging right now. Okay, so I posted this on our Discord earlier today. And basically, I had to take down the VOD of Kevin and I. So yung full live stream namin, sayang 3 hours. 3 hours of live streaming. And I had to take it down. Like, I do have my own copy, right? Because we're still gonna have TikToks out of it. But at least in the online or on our channel, wala na. That live stream with Kevin will cease to exist. But the strike that I got is not for that live stream with Kevin. The strike that I got is for that other time na nanood tayo ng Pusuan or Laruan. Pasuan or Laruan. Right? We watched it and then kind of already saw it coming that there's a chance that the owner might ask to take it down. But not only did the owner ask to do that, pero binigyan din tayo ng strike. Which is crazy. Because chat, maybe you don't know this, but on YouTube, kunyari may nanood ng content natin, right? Ni-review niya, kumbaga, nag-react siya sa content natin. So technically, I own the video. I own the content na nireactan niya. So YouTube will notify me and tell me, yo, somebody is trying to... somebody is flagged with uploading your content. What do you want to do with it? YouTube is gonna give me 3 options. 1, just let it be. Which is, by the way, oftentimes what happens with big creators. I remember when you react to Carlos Agassi's music video or Tony Fowler's music video, they actually let it be. they don't even claim any kind of monetary or monetization, or they don't stop you from monetizing their content. G lang sila, which is pretty cool of them, by the way. So option number 1 is to let it be. Option number 2 is to claim it, which prevents the creator from monetizing it. So kunyari tayo nag-react tayo, kunyari yung content natin may nag-react to doon, and I claim it, what ends up happening is the creator who reacted to our content will no longer be able to monetize it. But it's still gonna be there, right? It's still gonna be there. It's still gonna exist on the internet. And then option number 3, claim it, take it down, and strike the creator. Which kind of sucks, man. I never thought, I did not think we would get a strike over it, because we were also reacting to it pretty well. We were watching it. We were pausing it many times to give our genuine reactions. And yun yung nangyari sa atin. Oh, yun yung nangyari sa atin. Not only were we... no, I mean, it was auto-taken down and then may strike tayo. Which sucks because it's not like we're stealing views from Marion Honor. You know what I mean? Marion Honor is a big creator. She gets hundreds of thousands of views, and then she decides to strike us, which kind of sucks because you get 3 strikes and you're out. As in, your account will be deleted. So, in anticipation, right? In anticipation of Kevin and my stream, I mean, yung stream namin together, also having reviewed or reacted to Pusuan or Laruan, ayoko na magka-strike too. Because it's only a matter of time na manonotify si Marion Honor that Kevin and I did the live stream together and reacted to it, and baka decide niya i-strike ulit tayo. And I can't afford to get a second strike because that means I only have 1 chance left. And that's really gonna suck. Yeah, Adam, what's up? Yun nga, napansin ko, SWG eh. Ayun no, kahit yung kay Gio. You wanna extend this till Friday? Give YouTube some time to screw its head on straight. Because, yeah. Well, the bitter me would say that, Bok. As somebody who, of course, wants to, you know, feel some kind of reprieve from this or some kind of consolation from this, yun yung sasabihin ko na parang corny naman. Corny naman. It's not like nanakawin ko yung views nila, di ba? Or pinirate natin yung content. Hindi naman, di ba? We reacted to it through and through. But also, the other side of me thinks na, oh, thank you. Wala SWG. I think it bugged out already. It bugged out. But the other side of me kind of just wants to accept this because the truth is that we did expect a potential strike. Yeah, you know what that means? I think Adam has to have an organic membership. I think that's how it has to go. Adam has to do the organic membership. Thank you, by the way, SWG, Bok, and Gio for the effort. But this only means we're gonna have to extend the 200 member goal until Friday because YouTube is bugging. I feel like last week pa sana natin to makukuha if only YouTube got its shit straight. Yeah. So yeah. Terms and conditions, we just follow them, right? And yeah, wala tayong magagawa dun. No, the other option that I have, it's true in my fair use policy, but here's the thing. So if you go to this section of where you get this being disputed, and it's kind of scary to be honest. So may section dito, diba? Na-notify ka, tinanggal yung video, binigyan ka ng strike. So now you kind of have you kind of only really have one option. Two options, basically. One is to just accept the strike and do better because in 90 days, mag-expire yung strike na yun. Or to dispute it. But YouTube explicitly says that if you begin the disputing, it's gonna be considered legal action. So technically, we're gonna bring in the law here, 'di ba? Magkakaroon na tayo ng legal proceeding, which not only is something that's alien to me, but also it's kind of a waste of time. I just don't want it to get any bigger. But basically, yun lang yung option ko. Yun lang yung option ko. It's to dispute it, but YouTube says, ano siya, legal procedure na siya. Hindi na siya within the platform. Pwede, Riza. Pwede. I mean, the bitter part of me wants to think that way just to make myself feel better. What content? Yung pusuan or laruan, apparently. Oh my gosh, Bok. Sinabi mo pa. Chat, yung sinabi ni Bok. The bitter part of me agrees. Yeah. Wag na. Ayoko na, Gio. Parang tanggapin na lang natin. What I did find out, though, is that I emailed the wrong email. Remember we tried to ask for permission kay Marion Honor? This is public, by the way, so I'm not doxing her. This is public info, so in no way am I doxing her. I emailed the wrong email. Di ba nagpaalam tayo kung pwede sana natin gamitin yung content niya to react to, ask to be whitelisted? I emailed the wrong email. Yeah, yung pusuar or laruan na wrong spelling pa. Bad trip yun. So I corrected that and sent the email again. Hopefully, Marion Honor replies. Pwede. No. Bok, to? Ang stinwrite nila is our old episode. So, may pinanood na tayong live stream kung saan nag-react din tayo sa pusuan or laruan episode. Ako na yung nagkusa na tanggalin yung episode namin ni Kevin in case na pati yun i-strike. So, yeah. You're gonna see a lot of TikToks though from Kevin. With Kevin, if I'm not mistaken, I scheduled these uploads to be on 14, 15, 16, 17 ng April will all be TikToks with Kevin. Kaya magiging fun yun. Speaking, by the way, of Kevin, chat, I'm so glad to have met a creator friend. Excuse me. Because he invited me to be a part of a video. I can't tell you yet what it is. But basically, we're gonna be joined by 2 other creators. And it should be fun. What I'm trying to say is, finally, I'm not alone. Akala ko sa buhay na to, sa pagiging creator, nag-iisa lang ako. Meron pa palang iba sa kanila dyan who don't mind me joining in. So, that's gonna happen soon. I can't tell you any more details. But if I'm not mistaken, the video will come out on Kevin's channel. So, that's gonna happen sometime next week yata. Am I a Tito now? I've been a Tito, I think, for like half a decade now. Yo, what's up, Alex? You can save your energy. Yeah, it happens. Basically, that's the kind of reframing that I want to do. We did see this coming, right? Technically, sabi natin, baka ma-copyright strike tayo. Yan na nga, nangyari na nga. It only happened now. Look at the video. This video was uploaded some time ago. Right? This was uploaded some time ago, pero ngayon lang tayo na strike. I do feel like because we weren't given any notice, gino ko na yung reacting to nung andito si Kevin. I never had the energy to argue, lalo na kung wala naman direct impact sa akin. Hey, that's not bad, SWG. If it won't matter in 5 years, don't bother spending 5 minutes on it. Something like that is the quote. Yeah, that's true, Bok. Yeah, and also in that live stream, ang dami nang nakapanood ng episode. Kumbaga nakiki-react na lang sila because they're watching it for a second time. I don't know. Maybe they just don't want people to be watching their content. Pagkain natin today, wala naman. Pero mag-ano tayo, manunod. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna start by watching the update to Vitaly because Atozy posted an update today. So we're gonna be watching that. Hopefully di tayo strike ni Atozy. Am I even getting that name right? Atozy. Hold on. Let's see if I could go to my watch later. There. Yeah, Atozy. So we could watch Atozy, right? And then go watch some geography stuff on TikTok because tomorrow, in case you did not see also, tomorrow we are going to be playing a game. Beat me in this geography quiz, win Gcash. So consider today a warm-up. Consider today a revalida. A review for our win Gcash tournament tomorrow. And if you don't win, chat, just like before, if you don't win, you're not getting any money. Okay? Technically, that never happened, but I'm gonna be firm. If hindi kayo manalo, you're not getting anything. I'm getting everything. Okay, so today, we're gonna be binge watching Geography Explained TikTok so that tomorrow, if in case lumabas yung mga items na yun, okay? If lumabas yung mga items na yun, we will be equipped with the knowledge to answer and beat one another. Yeah. Yeah, fair use talaga. That's a pretty good argument that we basically have fair use or we have been doing fair use. Well, to be fair, wala si Mok bukas. I think Mok is traveling now. Yeah, Mok is traveling. Ano holiday natin bukas? April 9? What's the holiday tomorrow, chat? Para sa salapi. Oh, araw ng kagitingan? Yeah, Kagitingan Day. Chat, from now on, we have to call it Kagitingan Day. Para nakakaasar. Tinaglish. Meron naman Day of Valor, may araw ng kagitingan. No. Let's call it, pwede rin yan, Kagitingan Day or Araw ng Valor. So di ba, ibig sabihin nun, dapat bukas mag-Valorant tayo? An excuse to play. Oh! Desai. I don't know how to react to this, to be honest. But celebrating your dad's death, Aniv, tomorrow. Wait, today or tomorrow? Tomorrow, right? I call it double pay. Si SW chat. SWG. Hustle is life, baby. Valorant Day. Let's go. Let's go. Double pay. Smells like it's extra money. Alright, so let's watch this, react to it.
Scumbag IRL.
And let's get to having our reviews and then, our geography TikToks. And then Reddit threads, because I have a bunch of Reddit threads here prepared for you. Come on, come out. Ito. Fun yung mga nahanap kong Reddit threads today, and we can definitely talk about all of them given enough time. Okay, let's watch this one. Get some popcorn and let's enjoy and react to Atozi's newest update. By the way, I am subscribed to this guy now.
Influencer can now be facing up to multiple decades in prison in the Philippines, all because he live streamed himself harassing strangers in the street, mall security guards, and stealing multiple items, including a mall security bike. Obviously, we're talking about the case surrounding Vitaly, who's an American-Russian YouTuber who was one of the largest prank channels back in the day, who unfortunately lost his mind and ended up serving some time due to horrifically attacking a jogger in Miami.
I mean, what's the new update? Ang alam ko lang, hindi siya paaalisin, di ba? But that was already in the last video. Does this guy know something we don't know? And also, I read the comments here. Sabi sa comments, ginagamit yung video ni Atozi sa mga hearing.
But recently, he came back to the internet. And he's came back to the internet a few times. But in the most recent time, he decided to come back to the internet and essentially be a knockoff Johnny Somali for some reason. And in his comeback, he was definitely not wise when it comes to picking the country to be a nuisance in. The Philippines. I don't know why you would ever want to come to the Philippines and go live with the title Disturbing the Peace in the Philippines, as that is probably one of the last countries I would ever want to have that title in my stream, let alone go around and harass people and then steal multiple items while live streaming yourself doing so. It's
I saw a comment here that says it's one thing to parang be a nuisance in the Philippines because you're gonna get ruined. It's another to do it during an electoral cycle kung saan hayok at gutom yung mga politiko na magkaroon ng national newsworthy headline kung saan sila yung hero. So every politician is going to do their best to get in front of this and be the hero that solves this problem. So such bad timing, right, chat?
It's like the influencer version of Darwinism. And his actions are definitely catching up to him here now because he was just perp walked out in front of the entire country.
Secretary John Vic Remulla will now make a statement.
May perp walk na siya.
Yeah, the smirk he had during his arrest and mugshot, that's completely gone. Dude, he was warned multiple times. He didn't care. He just openly embraced going to jail in the Philippines on his stream. And now he's in even more trouble than what I think he's ever been in his life. And that really sets the bar when you look at his situation that happened in Miami. Because if you have a horrific attack on your record and somehow you're in more trouble than what you were then, oh boy. So what are they charging him for?
Vitaly engaged in multiple...
Ito ba si John Vic? Yeah. Big YouTuber. Pioneer was the word we were looking for last night. Oo, Larsenral. Alika dito sa YouTube.
Disruptive and inappropriate acts, including attempting to kiss and grab him, trying to seize his service firearm.
Check out yung ganda ng barong ni Remulla, chat to. And also, look at that. He looks like he lifts, man.
Taking videos of him without consent, mocking other security guards, and vlogging without a permit in BGC. Also, in Vitaly's latest video in BGC, nakita siyang sumasakay ng patrol motorcycle na walang abiso.
Oh, wow. There's just a whole plethora of charges here that can be disastrous for him. They're also talking not just fully English, they're speaking Tagalong with English, which I think they call
Tagalong. It's actually Tagalog.
Taglish. So I had to transcribe a lot of this to
Whoa. Galing, chat. He's actually doing everything on his own. So, all the stuff we watched last night when he was pulling out mga videos of Vitaly from the stream, looks like manually niya ginawa to. Crazy. Sobrang sipag na creator.
actually understand what is going on and then run it through ChatGPT and then have ChatGPT essentially tell me what they were saying. So it's not fully spot on yet, but That's what happens when we're trying to break this news. So here we have, I guess, the charges against Vitaly, which aren't 100% set in stone from what I can tell, because he just kind of threw out a lot of the things that happened that they're investigating him for. So first you have unjust vexation, which is engaging in behavior that caused annoyance and distress to others. Then you have alarm and scandal, which is actions that disturb public peace and order.
Can we get forward this a bit?
Like, did this happen after my coverage? Did this happen after he was arrested? I don't remember that being on the stream that I skimmed through. After
Which one?
that
Which
is
one?
lawfully take a security guard's firearm. That's a serious charge. Trying to unlock.
Oh. Oo nga, no? Sinasabi niya na wala yata to sa stream? Dang.
Lawfully take a security guard's firearm. That's a serious charge. That is, like, did this happen after my coverage? Did this happen after he was arrested? I don't remember that being on the stream that I skimmed through. That is a serious charge. Then you have the 2 counts of theft if they go after him for taking the motorcycle and the industrial fan, and then also that face mask, but they returned the face mask pretty quickly. So we'll see what they do there. Then you have the threatening to rob an old lady as well. But what I didn't know until now is apparently if you steal a motorcycle in the Philippines, you can actually get up to life in prison. And
that's actually a little hilarious, right? Imagine forever ka nang ikukulong, no? Well, but because that's what he tried to do, right?
And this is all due to a newer and stricter law they put in place around 2016. Now, will he get life in prison? There's no way. But the fact that you would even go to a country and do something that can give you a maximum of life in prison is insane. I am seeing multiple locals say that he could be facing up to 24 years in prison, as it's up to 12 years for each of the counts of theft there. And that's just the theft cases alone. And then you have all these other charges up here as well. So will he get this amount of time? Probably not. But I don't think he's going to just leave the country next week, to put it lightly. It seems like they very much so want to charge him. So then they go on to say that charges also stem from incidents where Vitaly is seen grabbing a security guard's hat, attempting to seize another guard's firearm, and threatening to rob a woman in Bonifacio.
The thing with pranksters like this, chat, is he's still here as SWG. The thing with pranksters and the reason why they get away with it or these things is because they have really good lawyers. I don't know if Vitaly has a good lawyer now, if malakas yung team niya, but oftentimes I don't wanna be on Vitaly's side here, okay, to be clear. But right now, he's being charged with motorcycle theft. But did he really? Yung robbing an old lady. But did he really? Diba? So I think if a good enough lawyer can word that out in a very lawyery way, usually nangyayari sa mga pranksters na to, they kind of get a slap on the wrist. So hopefully we find something substantial enough to keep this guy in jail. Yeah, attempted theft, attempted robbery, pero again, did he really? So sana talaga yung mga mas substantiated na hatol sa kanya ma-defend natin ng mas mabuti. Because I mean, again, if a lawyer of a prankster knows what they're doing, they could actually win that case.
Global C. Now, Secretary Ramola, who is the guy that essentially had him perp walked out there in front of the whole country, now he said that Vitaly will not be deported immediately, but will remain in the Bureau of Immigration Detention Facility to face the charges filed against him. He also emphasized that no special treatment will be given, stating that we're done with foreigners who only insult Filipinos. This is an example that we are serious here in our...
What's mens rea? Mens rea? Sounds... intention or knowledge of wrongdoing. Yun nga, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, na parang ano lang talaga, nanggugulo lang siya. Yun na yun. Right? They're gonna say they're sorry, it's a nuisance. But I don't know. Diba? Isn't Johnny Somali in a very difficult predicament right now in South Korea? Tama ba? Di ko rin alam, Biel eh. Di ba? Si Johnny Somali nasa South Korea. Isn't that his name, Johnny Somali? Isn't he in Korea right now? Like, is still detained in Korea? He pled guilty to several charges with another trial date set for April. So he's still there, chat. This guy's similar to Vitali in that they disturb the peace. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see what happens. People are all calling for the government to make an example of Vitali para hindi tayo pwedeng ganituhin basta-basta na mga ibang mga creators or influencers or pranksters.
Country, and we won't let them belittle us. And they also stated that authorities are seeking Vitali's cameraman, who may also face charges for enabling a commission of crime. This is a stark contrast from what we've seen Japan do with Johnny Somali, and now maybe even South Korea with Johnny Somali, as they seem to be playing way more softball with him there. In the Philippines, they're not messing around. They had him perp walk down in front of the whole country within a week of an arrest. Within the week of him doing it, they arrested him right away. They arrested him 2 days after my video on him. They arrested him on the 3rd of April. Now on the 7th of April, they're having him perp walked out in front of the entire country saying, hey, we're going to make an example out of this guy. This is not okay. This is crazy. Why, as an influencer, would you ever go mess around and do this kind of content, especially not in your home country? Fair enough if you actually understand the laws of the place that you're in, but still, please never do stuff like this, because again, I want to live in a world where I can walk around in public without having to worry about being harassed by an IRL streamer. Is that so much to ask for? And I feel like everyone in the world,
Yeah, man. IRL streamers are doing everything right now. Yeah, BL.
world deserves that very basic right. If you're out in public, you shouldn't have some IRL streamer harassing you to try to get some sort of reaction so they can monetize it for their live stream. It's just not acceptable. But continuing, it says Vitali's actions have drawn significant criticism and authorities are committed to ensuring accountability for his conduct in the Philippines. Here's a little snippet where he says that Vitali has to take accountability for his own content.
People have to take responsibility for the content they create. It is not a license to shame or to hurt or to besmirch anyone. A vlog, ang social media, ay may kaakibat na responsibilidad.
But then Vitali gets in trouble during the
Yep. Mismo. I mean, I'm pushing for this also. Like, if not only for Vitali, but for every creator in the Philippines na because we are shifting to this time of our life or time in our history kung saan creators are now, you know, this they're being treated more seriously now. It's now an official job. It's appearing more and more now in your options kapag may occupation ka. So I feel like because it's now becoming a real thing to be a creator, kailangan na rin i-regulate to. So I'm all for that, because if we are able to regulate creators and substantiate them or treat them properly, create rules for them as an occupation, I feel like that's gonna be better overall for the internet.
press conference, because for some reason the dude just can't stay serious, even though his freedom is literally on the line here. Bro's freedom is literally at stake. And speaking of the other stake, he's also now banned from Kick.com. So that stake deal is gone. He has officially been 404'd, as he was so worried about becoming.
Before we give our next question, may I just remind Mr. Vitali to respect the secretary while he is speaking and not say anything or gesture anything that is out of the ordinary. Thank you so much.
Yo, Remulia triggered. Yo, you see that, chat? Remulia triggered. He's not at all impressed by this.
Anything or gesture anything that is out of the ordinary. Thank you so much. So may we call on Mr. Rambo from BZ.
Whoa! Yo! Stare down! Chat, di yata nila alam yung background ni Remulia.
XL.
Oh boy, that is the stare of a man who wants to put you under the prison. Vitaly is in for a rough time. Who would have known that harassing people and
Sobrang sipag niya, by the way. Pinanood niya yung hearing. 3 hours yung hearing, di ba?
just making an absolute fool out of yourself and I guess the platform that you represent would get you banned? I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I guess people need to be made examples of so others will learn. Because at the end of the day, no one wants this. And not even Kick wants this because Kick does not want to risk being banned in a whole country. So they're just gonna quickly ban and get rid of whatever streamer that causes a commotion like that. But then a journalist asked if Vitaly is allowed to speak.
Good morning, Secretary Jess Cruzat from ABS-CBN News. May I ask if Mr. Vitali is allowed to speak?
No, not today. Only in the formal inquest.
All right. Okay.
I mean, you could see Vitaly's disappointment there. This is such an insane situation that's just so incredibly self-inflicted, like so many of the other stories that we cover. Why would
Self-inflicted is a good word. Think about it for a sec. Oo nga. Kumaga siya yung may... This is literally the perfect... this is the... What word am I looking for? This is the... epitome. The epitome of the phrase, you are the architect of your own demise.
would you ever do this to yourself and to other people? But something I was not expecting was being credited by the police for arresting him or for finding out about this. Because here a day ago, the Taguig City police station posted criminal charges filed against YouTuber Vitaly over viral BGC incident. The Taguig police station has taken swift and divisive action in response against a viral video involving Russian-American YouTuber Vitaly, who is now facing multiple criminal complaints following an incident at Bonifacio Global City that drew widespread public outrage. Authorities immediately launched an investigation after receiving reports from local residents and security personnel who allegedly harassed the foreign content creator. Police gathered statements, reviewed complaints before the city's prosecutor's office on April 3rd, 2025. They also coordinated with hotel management and local establishments in the area to secure evidence and ensure accountability. The incident stemmed from a video posted on April 1st, 2025 by the YouTube channel Atozi titled Scumbag IRL Stream.
Can you imagine? Nasa official report yan. Scumbag IRL streamer.
Destroys his life in the Philippines live. That title aged very well now. Was not expecting to see my video in official police statement though. I just saw his live stream and I was like, there's no way this guy's this stupid to be doing that there. So I made a video on it. The video, which has reached over 600,000 views, shows Vitaly aggressively approaching and filming people in the street in Taguig. Vitaly, 32, was reportedly staying in a hotel in Fort Bonifacio during the visit.
I wonder why ang pronunciation nila ng Taguig would be Taguig. Taguig? Taguig. 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 Hindi Taguig siya, di ba? Taguig mag... What's up, career? Taguig.
On March 31st around 11 a.m., he was seen walking along Bonifacio High Street where the incident took place. He was caught on video confronting several individuals while making live streaming content for social media. According to reports, these affected include security guards and workers in the area.
I think he's going to read through the entire police report, so let's go skip this.
And also, like, this should definitely not scare anyone from going to the Philippines because they want tourism there. They just don't want people to be live streaming and harassing people in public. It's very easy to go visit a country and not act like Vitaly. That's crazy being in an official Filipino police statement. Shout out to all my Filipinos. I love you guys. I'm currently in a different setup, as you can see, because I'm currently traveling to go to yet another crazy
Yeah, so... these are the comments here. Tingnan natin yung mga comments. Atozi made it on Filipino news. He's shown no remorse and still acts like a douche. Philippines, please give him the full treatment. On the list of countries where we really don't want to go to prison, the Philippines is right up there. Yeah, for sure, chat. Kasi I mean, we don't have the best what do you call it? Prisons, rehabilitation centers. It's really bad. So I wonder what it looks like kung saan siya nagsistay ngayon. There you go. There you go. This is what I was saying earlier. Yung hinighlight ko. Committing a crime in the Philippines, hella dumb. Doing it during an electoral cycle. Begging for the maximum sentence. Muntinlupa? Buti nga di siya naka-encounter ng Pinoy, di siya napagpasensyahan eh. What do you mean, Bok? Oh no! SWG! Tanungin ko ba kung andito pa siya? Bro, millions of us Filipinos are supporting you for bringing this case to the forefront. If you need translation help, just ask. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Marami rin nagsasabi kung nag-ano lang siya, kung ginawa niya lang to sa labas ng BGC, GG siya. Pero dahil ginawa niya to within the confines of BGC, he's considered lucky. Hi, lawyer from the Philippines here. I just want to add the fact that court trials or hearings here in our country will take a while because of the bloated dockets of courts. He may appear on trial anytime soon, but the succeeding proceedings or trial dates may take a couple of weeks to months. Also, the charges or complaints, even though they may be committed in a single judicial region, will be raffled to different courts with different court calendars. This is on top of non-working holidays and whether the judge or prosecutor will take a leave of absence, which will require the resetting to another date. This will take a while for sure, chat. For sure. I wonder if they're gonna expedite it though. If the lawyers or yung lawyers ni Vitali will push for this to be sped up. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh my gosh, no. It's really not gonna work out. Well, I mean, again, I don't wanna overplay this, right? And say, nah, it's gonna be the worst thing ever for Vitali. Matututo na siya. Again, like I said earlier, and I think to a certain extent, si Atozi also agrees. Sinabi niya na, yeah, likely madedeport to or hindi naman siya makukulong life sentence. But it's gonna take a while. And I agree with that, right? Because again, it's all of these were done for the sake of pranks. There was no, kumaga nuisance lang talaga siya. Could have harmed others, but there was no, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking beyond what I know, pero yeah, he didn't really rob or he didn't really steal a motorcycle. But yeah, Riza and Gio were talking about it as well, saying na, there's intent. Also, there's intent tapos may profit pa from it. So, let's see how this goes. Talaga? Binugbog si Johnny sa Mali? No, for real? No, di ko nakita yun. Was this open na? Ano yung open? Indian? Saan to? I love me a good chicken biryani. Chicken biryani forever, chat. I feel like that could be my... Neil naman, why are you always teasing Neil? Come over here to YouTube. I feel like chicken biryani is something I can have almost every day. If only I had access to it. Sa SM Fairview. Neutrality. Nga pala kasi sa SWG doon nag-work. May content dun si Erwan Yusuf. Oh, yung Indian thing? I don't know, Chad. Should we? Erwan might strike us too. Sa feature. best chicken biryani? Burritos, chicken biryani. Basta boneless. Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a quick Reddit break, chat. I have a bunch of Reddit threads here. I want to start with a couple of memes that I have here for you. At dahil andito si Bok, let's make it food memes to be more specific. So here are some food memes that I feel will either make you hungry or all of a sudden make you unenticed to eat food. So ang title nito is Hungarian sausage with egg. Sino dito, chat, mahilig sa Hungarian sausage? Yeah, Tisay, I have been. Press 1 if you like Hungarian sausage. I have been. Pero Tisay, for me, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan, Tisay. Munching and eggnog. Yeah, mga mahilig sa Hungarian sausage. SWG with the eye emoji. BL. Okay, you guys love your sausages, I see. Okay. Yeah, I know, Bok. Nakikita ko yun sa TikTok. When I saw one, I'm like, what? They actually do this. So anyway, like I mentioned, Hungarian sausage with egg. Here we go. Give me that. Okay, there you go, SWG. You can have it. Yeah, yung sausage niya pumuputok, parang binabite pa nila sa gitna. Diba? Naalala ko yun? I forget which creator posted that. Babae, yung nakita kong gumawa nun. And I'm like, what? Ang underwhelming. Well, not a surprise because this is from the subreddit Pangit Pero Masarap. So, Hungarian sausage with egg. But may... sa itlog mo. No. Overcooked. Parang mukha nga siyang tinanggalan ng balat eh. Alam mo yun? But anyway, panlaban ko lang yan dahil si Bok mahilig magpadala ng mga ganyan na memes eh. Okay, next one. More food for you. The title of this thread. Ito naman. Tanong. And forgive my pronunciation here. Press 1 if mahilig kayo sa croissant. Croissant. Press 1. Yeah, you like it? August, what are you doing here? August, lipat ka dito. Lipat ka dito sa YouTube. Come over here, chat. Okay. So, chat, ang dami nag-1 dito sa TikTok. Yeah, basically a croissant. Okay? Or a croissant. Okay, kasi there is this post here that says, ang title niya, di ko na talaga alam. And it does look like the OP's attempt at making a croissant. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. When I saw this, I actually just laughed. Kasi alam niyo minsan, you just, oh, thank you. Thank you, Tisay. Come over here to YouTube. CI Benipayo yung username ko dito. Say hi also pag nakalipat kayo. So you know how sometimes you just get this random urge to bake? Yeah, and then you're like, kaya ko naman yan eh. Sige G, looks like it's fun. It's a rest day today. I don't have to hit the gym. Vacation today or holiday today. I don't have to work. I've already completed my gym sessions for the week. I don't really have anything to do. And I have time to myself. I want to do something recreational. Maybe pick up a new hobby if I can. Looks like it's going to be easy to make one of these things, right? Like a cookie or maybe bake a croissant. And then you quickly realize after your very enthusiastic attempt that it's a lot harder than it seems. So these are one of those things, right? Na people make it so easy, make it look so easy when they do it, and you just watch them. You're like, kaya ko rin to, kaya ko rin to. You do it yourself, and that's what happens. Yo, Mok, kailan ang biyahe, Mok? Natatakot ang lahat na pag sumali ka bukas sa GCash games, kunin mo na naman daw lahat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tesay. Lipat na mga TikTok fam. Croissant na may... Oh, grabe ko naman. Bili ng mga suki. Laging empanada. So that's one of them. Ano yung top comment? Croissant. Croissant. These are actually really good comments here. Oh my gosh, chat. Watch out for mock tomorrow. Okay, and then last one for our food photos. This one was kind of interesting. This one was posted by Lanky Roof 9934. First time seeing itlog na maalat in different colorways. Tinawag talaga na colorways no? I wonder if we can actually determine kung gaano kaalat based on color moving forward, right? Yeah. I know. What's worse is kung maging Easter egg to, because it is salted egg, right? If you zoom here, salted egg siya. What's worse here if, you know, ginawa tong Easter eggs and then kids begin looking for them and then, you know, babalatan, kakainin, end up kids just, you know, utterly having their day destroyed. Yo, chat! W. John Francis. John Francis, ano name mo dito sa TikTok? Bagong lipat. Yeah, let's go. Tama yung sinabi ni Bok. 16 pesos na ang salted egg. I actually don't know. I'm gonna admit there na wala akong alam. No. Feeling ko ito blueberry salted egg, ito watermelon salted egg, lemon salted egg, and then this is probably currant salted egg. Egg na maalat. Okay, is it gonna work? Di talaga, chat. It just ain't working tonight. Just ain't working tonight. Thank you, Alex, for the attempt. But because gifted memberships are bugging again, we're gonna extend this till Friday. The current accurate count is 187. So 186 tayo, nag-drop ng 5 si Bok, isa lang yung pumasok. Nag-drop ng isa si Gio, walang pumasok. Nag-drop ngayon si Alex, wala pa ring pumasok. So 187 is our count. I know. Friday, extending this till Friday. But W still. W to the three of you, Gio, Bok, Alex, for attempting to help us reach our 200 member goal. I'm so sorry, chat. We're extending till Friday. Okay. SWG also na sana mapunta raw kay you know who. Di ko na lang sasabihin yung pangalan. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, what do we have here? More Reddit threads. Do you want story time? Story time. Let's do a bit of story time here. Meron akong nakita dito. May confession ako. Sobrang petty ng ginawa ko sa 7-Eleven. What do we have here? I got this one because it was short. Madaling basahin. Sorry, Boka. Ha? Wala ba to? Di ba to G? Isn't this good? Okay. So eto na nga. Galing ako work na super pagod at nag-overtime pa. Kaya naisipan kong bumili na lang ng siopaw sa 7-Eleven para diretsong ligo, then tulog na lang pag-uwi sa bahay para maaga rin makapag-rest. E di, 3 siopaw yung kukunin ko sana nung biglang may dumating na magjowa tas pumila sa likod ko, kukuha rin ng siopaw. Narinig ko yung babae na nagsabing, "Ang tagal ha, Baka balak pang kunin lahat at pakapatay gutom na pag ganun. Eh di tumingin ako kung ako ba yung sinabihan ng ganun, eh wala naman ng ibang kumukuha, kundi ako lang, tsaka kararating lang nila, reklamo agad. Eh di umalis muna sila kasi sabi ng lalaki, kuha daw muna drinks, balikan na lang daw yung siopaw. Chat, why are there people like this? Why are there people like this who make comments out loud, stuff that they could keep to themselves? Like, may ambag ba kayo sa life by saying that? Parang you're ruining other people's days, man. If you have nothing nice to say, keep it. Keep it in your head. Don't pollute others' minds. Sa sobrang... Okay, here we go. Sa sobrang inis ko, nilipat ko yung sign na di pa luto dun sa part na pinagkunan ko, which is luto na. Habang yung mga totoong di pa luto, yung wala ng sign. Pumunta ako sa pila para magbayad at pasimple ko tiningnan yung dalawa nung bumalik para kumuha ng siopaw upang masiguradong di luto yung nakuha nila. Sumakses nga ang plano ng EA na ito. Nung ako na magbabayad, gulat ako kasi bigla akong siningitan ng babae sabay sabing, bagal-bagal. Eh di ka ako sa isip ko, go lang, mauna ka na magbayad. At least yung siopaw ko kakainin kong luto. So, nung nakabayad na ako, binalik ko rin sa dati yung sign para wala nang mabiktimang iba. Parang nabawasan yung pagod ko nung time na yun, tawa pa ako ng tawa habang kinakain ko yung siopaw ko. Well, I hope 7-Eleven doesn't get any shit for this, but other than that, I like it. I like it. Very petty. Very, very petty. I love it. I love it. Yeah. One of my favorite petty revenges is, I don't think I can, I'll try to watch the video. There's an entire Reddit thread on this. Maybe we can do petty revenge one day. Look at this, chat. 4.7 million for petty revenge. We will explore this one day to have a bit of a release. Cathartic release. If we're all having a bad day, we can watch Petty Revenge. Let me just put it in our schedule so that maybe next month we can spend some time watching Petty Revenge. Because I think it's gonna be a good laugh to watch this. Hold on. Petty Revenge. There you go. Nilog ko lang sa schedules natin. Okay, so yung best Petty Revenge ever na napanood ko, chat. Hopefully I can describe it well and then maybe watch the video. So, yung gumawa ng Petty Revenge, yung nagmomotor. And yung nagmomotor, may nakasalubong na car na sobrang, sabihin na lang natin, epal. Sobrang epal nung kotse at clearly siya yung may balak gumawa ng masama sa motor. So, nagkaharapan silang ganun, di ba? So, motor, car, nagkaganunan sila. Ang ginawa ng motor, pumunta na lang sa gilid ng onte, sumuot dito, binuksan yung pinto nung kotse, tas tumakbo na. So end up, yung driver, who by the way is the only person in the four-wheel vehicle, syempre, wala siyang magagawa kung hindi bumaba ng kotse at isarado yung pinto. Diba? Let's see if we can find that. Petty Revenge car motorcycle Reddit. Nah, it's not this one. Yeah, this one. I found it. Check it out, chat. Binagalan pa niyo.
What are you doing?
Pati yung laugh niya no? So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Talagang harmless lang. At the same time, petty revenge. Yeah. Okay. Mga harmless pranks. Prankless harms. Okay, so let's see the top comments here. Actually, luto talaga yung iniinit lang, OP. Wait, what? Actually, luto talaga yun. Iniinit lang, OP. Oh! Oh! Kasi lahat ba ng siopaw, luto na? Tapos iniinit lang pagpasok sa 7-Eleven? Lame! Lame! Okay lang yan. Masama ka pa rin naman. That's actually funny. So in that case, kahit yung 7-Eleven, hindi rin madadali. Because technically, luto naman pala. Yeah. Yeah. Sad na nga siya, dinagdagan mo pa. Oh, yeah. Okay, malamig-lamig lang, pero luto na. At least. Sana binili mo lahat para pagbalik nila nga. Yeah. Pero sayang pera. I think this is what Mock thought, na binili lahat. But, yeah, I mean, I wanna have my revenge, but within budget. Budget revenge lang tayo, chat. Budget petty revenge. Okay. This one is for those who want to travel. Because I saw this photo and I'm like, when kaya? When kaya ako makakapunta dito? Because this place is beautiful. And I know Riza has been telling us to go here. But one day, chat, makakapunta rin tayong lahat sa El Nido, Palawan. Ganda, no? Never been, chat. Anywhere near Palawan, never been. Beautiful. Magkano kaya isang gabi dito? Ano, Tesay, maganda? What's OP's post here? Feels like this is how Thailand was before it got too popular. Snorkeling was a highlight. May 2024. Max of 10 other people on the island. It's Pangulasan Resort in El Nido. Yeah, ganda. Gwapo ba mga lalaki dyan? Update kita, SWG, once makapunta ako. Yeah, chat. Marami raw foreigner pag summertime. Summertime nila or summertime natin? Either way, I wouldn't be surprised. The prices here are also very touristy. Phuket is great, and outside of the island hopping, the area is very tourist friendly. However, while we were island hopping, I couldn't help but think why I was in Phuket when El Nido's nature surroundings were more beautiful. Yeah, especially for those of us na taga Metro Manila. I thought of it, Mok, pero hindi ko kaya yata. I genuinely thought of it, but I don't know. It's something I don't think I'm confident enough to say. So for those of us who are stuck in the grind here in Metro Manila, na barely any nature, pag nakakita lang ng onting puno dito, wow, ang daming puno sa area nyo, ah. Which is often how I would describe the neighborhood where I'm at. Which, if you really think about it, hindi talaga maraming puno yung area namin. Sadyang hindi lang naputol yung mga puno na to nung nagtayuan yung mga establishments dito. But yeah, for those of us who are stuck in the concrete jungle, cement everywhere, ang gray literal ng surroundings, Going to the beach, chat. Thankfully, I will be going to the beach end of April. La Union streams incoming. Going to the beach is just a nice escape. It's free too. I think that's one of the better parts of going to the shore, right? I mean, of course, the trip, accommodations are a different story. But the idea that, being in the beach, watching nature, hearing nature, is just so relieving. Nakaka tanggal ng stress in many ways. Surprisingly too. Kaya underrated yung pagpunta sa mga beach when it comes to stress relief. And I will never, ever scoff or lol or laugh or smirk at people who post beach photos or Instagram story nila beach, tapos yung mga title nila sobrang poetic, or yung mga caption nila sobrang this, yung ganun, or miss this, or what are the most common phrases pagdating sa beach? Beach please. I'll never get tired of it because I don't know, I know firsthand how it kind of sucks seeing gray every day. Paglabas mo ng bahay mo dito sa Metro Manila, puro semento lang. But hey, we're a highly urbanized city. That's why it is what it is. But once in a while, chat, disconnect if you can. Disconnect. Yeah, Tisay. Mentally, I'm here. Yeah. One of the most common ones. Yeah. Oh, in Canada? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, especially if you get to hit up nature that is not normally vitamin C. There you go, Willow. Keep it going, chat. Normally, when you hit up nature that is beyond what we normally have access to sa Philippines, meaning to say, ang nature natin dito very tropical, di ba? Kapag nakapunta tayo sa temperate climates, kung saan meron silang 4 seasons, and then you hit up their nature, it's a totally different high. I mean, I'm just saying this based on, not based on personal experience, but based on stuff that I hear or I read. For sure, when you see something like what Mock said, Lake Louie. Look, check this out, chat. Damn, right? Fuck. It's so beautiful. Yeah, sobrang underrated. Is it Louis or Luis? Silent S or you say the S? Just look at that, chat. I know we love our technology. I know we love our screens. But when you look at this and you're reminded of the vastness of the world, right? The vastness of the world compared to you and your problems, you just get sit down, right? You kind of get sat. You get sat and you remember that, all your problems are fleeting. Life itself is such a short amount of time na, when you're gone, the mountains will stay here forever and you will be sad that you never took the time to just enjoy the world. You know what I mean? You say the Z, Louise. Depende sa mood. Okay, today I'm feeling Lake Lou. Lake Lou. Ganda. Lake ano raw? Wanaka? Let's search that up. Oh, come on, man. This is unfair. Look at that. I'm gonna full screen this for you. Everybody on YouTube, look at that. Gosh, chat. Look at that. Diba you get that feeling. Kapag nakatitig lang kayo into a body of water or just mountains, maybe nag-hiking kayo. Your problems, they don't really mean much when you consider the beauty that's around you. I mean, of course, I am speaking from a place of privilege. Let's not get it twisted, chat. Problems are real, and real problems and serious problems are problems no less. What I mean here is more from a, I guess, holistic standpoint, diba? My gosh. Just imagine. Mentally, I'm here. Ganda. Taal Lake. Tingnan nga. Taal Lake. Tara. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Taal Lake is still a good lake. Ayoko lang kapag amoy lumot. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, your problems are not gonna go away on its own if you visit nature, right? If you go to nature and you see all these big things around you which you normally don't see, where you rewire your perspective or are able to do so when you're exposed to nature, they're not going to disappear. The problems are going to be problems still. When you get back home, you're still going to have those problems, right? So I don't want to look at it from a very pessimistic way either. All I'm really saying is it's good. It's good to be reminded of how small things can be in the grand scheme of things, and that life should be nice and worth living. Yeah, for sure. New perspective. For what it's worth, right? Whatever it is. Wala lang. That's kind of the vibe I got. When nakita ko to and I wanted to share it with you, chat. So this summer, exactly, Mok. Look at the night sky. Unfortunately, kung nasa Metro Manila kayo, bihira nyo lang makikita yung stars. So medyo kailangan nyo muna mag-head east to Antipolo where the stars are a little clearer and you can see it from there. Yeah, so if you have the extra budget, chat, this summer, do yourself a favor and go on that nature trip. Quick trip. Sup, Ara? Ito si Ara, chat, maraming budget to. Yun sigurado ako. Kung gusto ni Ara, mamaya, pupunta na yan ng Lake Louise. What's up, Ara? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Go do it. You deserve it. You'll always deserve to seek therapy in nature. It's free. Okay, next thread. Okay, so my budget ba si Ara? Sa totoo lang, meron talaga. Hindi ko lang alam kung ayos na yung Google Store ni Ara. Kasi nagkaka-problem yata si Ara becoming a member. So, I don't know, maybe we can ask Ara again tonight. Ara, baka gusto mo maging member? Because last time sinubukan yata ni Ara, hindi niya magawa. Okay. Okay, question. Gusto nyong next thread natin mabad trip? Gusto nyong matuwa? What a question. Gusto nyo happy or sad? Happy or sad? Happy or angry? Yun na lang. Lalo na yung mga gustong galit lang talaga. Gusto makaramdam ng galit. I can check it out, Riza, on Discord. Ilog libre puntahan. You need rage? Alright, SWG, we will give you rage. What is this though? Anong pinadala ni Riza? Ito, mga pictures ni Riza. Ilog lang daw libre. Airbnb lang ang kailangan. Yan o si Tisayo. Mentally, I'm here. Let's go! Mentally, I'm here. Vitamin C, beach please. Lahat na. Alright, let's do angry. Alright, chat. You want to do angry? Let's do angry. For our angry Benny fam here. The title of this stream. Feeling ko title pa lang magagalit na kayo eh. Let me just pull it up though. Title of this stream, Mayabang na Driver. Entitled kasi para sa kanya, mayaman siya. Let's get it on. Papatayin ko na yung jazz music natin para talagang magalit tayong lahat.
Wala naman kayong pambayad. Kasi ang iniisip ko, wala naman kayong pambayad eh.
Ano mo na pambayad?
Bago kotse ko.
Wala pa kayo.
Ikaw ang... Ayaw na lang kausap. Luma kotse mo.
Anong luma?
Imagine being so mad too that you don't know what to say. Anong luma? But yeah, I would be in a fit of anger too, especially with this kind of heat. Sobrang init.
Wala akong pakialam kahit magpakialam.
Bilangga kami, tas sabay tinakbuhan kami nito. Ako nga kung may gas ang kotse mo, ako ang atritido. Pero bilangga mo kami, tinakbuhan mo kami. Nagmamadali lang ako kasi nakita ko
Damn, man. Chat, classic narcissist. Yung look at how she was caught off guard, but in a split second naganap siya ng palusot kung saan sa reality ng mundo niya siya pa rin yung tama. Watch this. Sasabihin nung isang babae, kayo na nga yung nang bangga tas tumakbo pa kayo. And then medyo napatigil siya eh. Pero ang bilis niya maghanap ng palusot. Grabe mga taong ganito.
Ako nga kung may gas ang kotse mo, ako ang atritido. Pero bilangga mo kami, tinakbuhan mo kami.
You see that? You see the pause? Pero ang bilis niya mag-isip oh.
Lang ako kasi nakita ko makipag-ano sa'yo, wala ka namang pambayad.
Ano mo na pambayad? Tato ka ba? Alam mo ah. Yabang mo ah.
Ayan o. Ayan, bilangga kami o.
Ano? Ano? Mayabang ka ba?
Ikaw ang nambangga. Ikaw ang nambangga.
How? Usually like isn't it by default? Isn't it by default na if you get rear-ended, kasalanan nung nasa likod? Right? Like that's the default position. And I think it's on the person behind to prove their innocence, if I'm not mistaken.
Ikaw ang nambangga. Ikaw ang nambangga. Nambangga. Ma'am, sorry. Ang alam ko talaga, hindi ko ako nakabangga. Kaya nga ako nagganon eh. Kayo yung nasa likod. Binangga mo kami, tinakbuhan mo kami.
Yo, kung anak niya to, such a traumatizing moment, man.
Nakastop. Kaya kita tinakbuhan, naisip ko, wala kang ano, tapos wala naman kayo pang bayan.
What? So she admits though. She admits it though. She admits it though, right? Kaya ako kayo tinakbuhan kasi wala kayong pambayad. Yeah. You know, in her world, chat. In her world, she's still right, man.
Nagmamadali ako kasi hinahabol ko ang nanay ko. Kasi ang iniisip ko, wala naman kayong pambayad eh.
Ano mo na pambayad?
Bago kotse ko.
Damn. When she calms down, she's gonna have the worst time, chat. 100%. Pag lumamig na yung ulo neto, and the reality, like the real world begins to sit in, and ma-realizing pinagsasabi niya when this video, of course, becomes viral. I mean, we are watching it on stream now. It's gonna be a tough few weeks. You know what I mean? It's gonna be tough. Because imagine getting viral for the stupidest things. And how are you gonna show up to your family? How are you gonna show up to work? So tough. Yeah, this is on Reddit. She will eat regret. Yeah. Like for weeks, right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner niya regret. Yeah, man. It's such a gaslighting at its finest. Yeah, Luigi. Classic example din yun ng gaslighting. Yeah, man. What is attribido? Attribido? Ano yung ibig sabihin ng attribido? Bold, daring, or cheeky? Daring, atrebido. Daring, agrabyado. Ang rinig ko actually agrabyado eh. Baka dahil di ko alam na may atrebido. Daring, bida-bida. Natawa ako dun sa sobrang sure siya na walang pambayad yung isa. Yeah, pwede ano. Projection niya lang yan. Na siya mismo yung walang pambayad. Napakayabang. Yeah, chat. Isa pa to eh. Sabi ko sa inyo, nakakagalit tong post na to. Ito yung gusto niya talaga. Ah. You guys wanted this? Right? This is just as infuriating as the other thread, yung Siopaw thread. My gosh. Attribido ako. So, inamin niya rin, di ba? You really can't buy class. Yeah. Paanong di uunit... this is a good one. Paanong di iinit ang ulo, upuan at headrest may plastic pa. So, yeah, so this is from the subreddit Gulong. This is crazy. That's why, chat, just like what I said last week, if you drive a vehicle, a 4-wheeled vehicle, or even a 2-wheeled or 3-wheeled vehicle, follow my example, okay? New Year's resolution ko, hindi na gagamit ng busina. Okay? No more using horns. Let's just all chill on the road. Okay? So, shout out sa mga gumagamit ng kotse dyan, nagda-drive. No need to use your horn. Let's be chill. Okay? Let's all be happy. Mga yun na pwede. Mga naka-unicycle lang pwede. Chill, chat. I'm a chill driver. I promise. I'm not projecting the opposite. Yun yung sabi yata ni Paulo Mock last week. But okay, fine. You know what? I have to admit. I used my horn once. I was 2 weeks clean. Okay? 2 weeks clean. No using of horn. Kasi ganito yung nangyari, chat. Ganito yung nangyari. Okay? Papaliwanag ako. Ganito yung nangyari. Nandito ako sa Wakwak. Wakwak Golf. No. Not there. EDSA Shaw. Tama ba? Ito ba yun? Okay. So, ito yung nangyari. Okay, ito yung nangyari, chat. Okay. Wait, how do we move here? Move! Ayan. I wanna go here, though. Wait, dalhin natin yung tao dito. I'm in the wrong place now. No, I don't wanna go there. I wanna go up. Bring me up. Wait. Yan. Am I in the right place now? No, I'm still in the wrong place. Other side. Yun! No, I'm at the underside. I wanna go above. Above ground, above ground. Andun na tayo eh. Maybe here? Yeah. Pwede dito. Sure. Yan! Okay, so this is what happened, chat. Okay, so drive ako dito kasi gusto ko mag-U-turn, di ba? Normal stuff. Gusto ko mag-U-turn, so punta ako dito. I think I'm on the wrong side though. But anyway, naghahanap na ako ng U-turn. If I'm not mistaken, ito yung U-turn. Yeah. Ito yung U-turn slot, di ba? Come on, man. May kotse na lumabas dito. Bigla lang siyang dumiretso papunta ng U-turn. So, but and then I instantly felt bad because I told myself, no more blowing of horns. But basically, that's what happened. Pa-U-turn ako sa show. May kotse na dumiretso papuntang U-turn from the other side. You know, hit the brakes a little hard. Yeah. Reflex. But no. No horns. Only in case of emergency. Si Luigi daw siya yung binubusinahan. Sad. Okay. That's basically it. That's what happened to me. That's why I blew the horn. The jury finds you innocent. See? Thank you, jury. Good evening, Lost One. Welcome to the stream. Teka lang, Mok. Hold your horses. Okay, last Reddit thread for tonight, and then we'll spend the final 30 minutes of the stream looking at or studying for tomorrow's Gcash quiz. Beat me, you win Gcash. So last Reddit thread for tonight. Okay, your choice again, chat. Do you want inspiring or funny? Just to end tonight's read through. Inspiring or funny? Funny. Okay. Funny. Okay, funny. I need to laugh. Akala ko gusto nyo pa rin mainis eh. Akala ko may sasagot na naman ng anger. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is not exactly funny, but it is lighthearted. Yun na lang, lighthearted. This is the funniest that I got here. The title of this subreddit is Taho. And it's actually wholesome, which is the top-rated comment here. This one was submitted by DC and E. I cannot show you anything else because R-rated yung ibang comments. But basically, this is the light-hearted way to end our read-through for tonight. So, sa mga mahilig sa taho dyan, including myself, Cold Taho team, this one's for you.
Almusal taho, aking gusto. Ting almusal taho, aking gusto. Gawang Pinoy, bagay pang Makati. Tamis sarap at meron pang sago. Manong taho, pabili po taho. Taho, sarap. Gusto ko ng taho. Taho, sarap. Pabili nga po ng taho.
There you go. Para sa mga taho lovers dyan, that one was for you. Alright, now let's do our Revalida. Our review for tomorrow, chat. Geography. Parang rage to for me. Bakit naman? Bakit naman? Random lang nung taho. Pero that was pretty cute. I saw that one and I'm like, I want to show Benny fam this. Okay, this one is our review. Funny enough, I get bombarded with TikToks from this page, and so one day I thought, why not just watch it, and then the next day quiz tayo about it. Aw, same, Bri. Okay, let's look at their most popular one and let's check it out. So hopefully it's not boring. I remember it not to be boring.
Here are 3 facts that I'm sure you didn't know. The United States and Australia are half a planet away, but if we bring them close, here are 3 facts that I'm sure you didn't know. The United States and Australia are half a planet away, but if we bring them closer, we'll see that the west coast of Australia almost perfectly fits together with the east coast of the United States. Moving to Europe, there is a lake.
Did they used to be combined? Wait, did
in
they used to
Finland
be
called
combined?
Lake Nito perfectly fits together.
Like, you know how South Africa and Mexico used to be combined?
With the east coast of the United States. Moving to Europe.
Like, you see that? South America and Africa, they used to be combined, right? All right, SWG, sleep well. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for your attempted one gifted. Sana tomorrow ayos na to.
There is a lake in Finland called Lake Nitokainen. The special thing about this lake is that it looks exactly like Finland. The most distant point from any ocean is the Eurasian Pole of Inaccessibility, or IPIA, and it is located in China's Xinjiang region near the border with Kazakhstan. Here are 3 facts.
You can join the quiz without reviewing. The only question is, are you going to find the answers? Yeah, so these are the kinds of TikToks that come out on my page. And I am already sorry in advance if these are just not entertaining for you. But it is for me. It is for me. I find these things, I find useless knowledge very useful for some reason.
This war and manages to extend control from this land bridge to Crimea to all of Ukraine. If Russia wins this war and manages to extend control from this land bridge to Crimea to all of Ukraine, it will mark the first defeat of NATO. This would allow Russia to have a greater defensive position against the so-called NATO threat by controlling a significant part of the European plain opening. Additionally, Russia would control more than half of the Black Sea. If Russia wins, its next target will almost certainly be Moldova, and with the pretext of liberating Transnistria, Russia will annex Moldova, which would stand no chance against Russia. With control over
I think this
Ukraine-
is during the peak of the, like, when the war just broke out. It's still ongoing, by the way.
Moldova, Kaliningrad, and Belarus on its side, Russia would likely put pressure on the Baltic states. By closing the Suwalki Gap, and with NATO being able to reinforce them only from Finland and Sweden, sadly, Russia would have a big chance of defeating them, and Europe will return to
dang,
the
looks like
1989
Russia's gonna-
Soviet Union border.
Wow.
Since the
That's crazy.
Baltic states are NATO members, the alliance would have to react. So, what would NATO do?
That's nuts. Well, I guess it's bad to call it useless knowledge, but knowledge that... What is a good way to put it? Because I like it. I like it. Generally, mga useless bits of trivia. I dig it, chat.
Double dash, right?
If Russia wins this war, and
Okay, what's next here?
did you know that Portugal is considered by some to be part of Europe, North America,
Trivia? Oo nga naman, trivia.
and Africa simultaneously?
Wait,
From a
why I didn't hear
geolo-
anything?
Did you know that Portugal is considered by some to be part of Europe, North America, and Africa simultaneously?
Huh?
From a
Ba, Europe
geological
lang sila?
perspective, the mainland and the central and eastern groups of the Azorian archipelago are part of the Eurasian tectonic plate. The westernmost islands of the Azores, Flores, and Corvo are part of the North American tectonic plate, which also includes Greenland and part of Iceland. Therefore, thanks to these islands, Portugal is also
Yeah,
considered
don't forget to review.
part of North America. Additionally, Portugal is part of Africa due to the Madeira archipelago, which is located on the African tectonic plate. Although culturally Portugal was always considered European, This classification makes it one of the 2 tri-continental countries in the world.
Okay, that one wasn't so interesting. Am I even watching what I normally get fed? Parang feeling ko hindi ito yun.
Russia has a friend that doesn't exist. If you look at the map of Europe, you won't find this country anywhere.
By the way, AI kaya to? Is this AI chat, you think?
But it is here, and it is called Transnistria. This country has its own money, military, flag, and issues its own passport. In 1991, when the Soviet Union collapsed, the people of this ethnically Russian region of Transnistria decided that they didn't want to be part of Moldova, which was receiving stronger influence from Romania. A short but vicious civil war ended in 1992, with Transnistria breaking away from Moldova. Unable to join Russia, Transnistria remained a breakaway republic between Moldova and Ukraine. Its location is very important for Russia in the context of the war in Ukraine, as the plan for Russian troops was to connect Russia to Transnistria via the conquered land in the south of Ukraine. But it hasn't worked so far. Having troops in Transnistria, Russia can use this region to launch more attacks in Eastern Europe, especially in Moldova, which
I don't think this is the stuff that I normally get, man. Great Wall of Africa. Let's see. Yeah, the script, and you know, so video na lang yung pinoproduce, no? They probably what's that? They probably key in a prompt. Give me some interesting fact about this and that. Make it 2,000 words. If narrated, make it fit within 30 seconds. Yung ganun, no? And then they're just gonna have to the only human job here is to now make a video out of it. But even then, I don't think the videos are
the Great Wall of
pure human. I think a lot of it is also AI already. Tungkol saan yung quiz? Yung quiz natin bukas will be geography.
China is not the only Great Wall on Earth. 8,500 kilometers away, there is the Great Green Wall of Africa. You see, the biggest desert in the world, the Sahara Desert, was constantly expanding south, growing with around 10% in the last 100 years, covering most part of the Sahel region. The fear is that if nothing is done, the desert will completely cover the Sahel region and will further expand into the Sudanian savanna and Central Africa. Back in 2007, the African Union decided to put an end to desert expansion and adopted the project for building a wall of trees across the entire southern edge of the Sahara Desert. The wall will stretch all...
Yep.
Is keeping the house?
What? No.
For you.
No. Later pa.
Well, can you tell me when she's here? Because I want to ask her if she can play Roblox.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not too late anyways.
Okay. Nice shirt, bro. Chat, check out Zach's shirt. Hot Wheels. Yun na yun.
all the way from Senegal in the west to Djibouti in the east. When finished, the
I'm
wall
jealous,
will be
Mom.
around 7,800 kilometers long, which is about the same distance from London to Beijing. Although started 16 years ago, only 18% of the wall was completed.
That's nuts. That's nuts. Na yung distance neto is the same distance from London to Beijing. Not all the time, Alex. Kasama ba sa Silk? Oh, God. Ibang topic yan, Riza. I don't think we can discuss that on TikTok, if you know what I mean. I'm craving hummus. I kind of want hummus right now.
Completed, representing 18 million hectares of restored land, which is a little more than the land of Austria and Hungary combined.
That's pretty cool. Okay, next. Rome.
So what are the closest capital cities?
The 30, I like it. I love what you're trying to do.
So what are the closest capital cities? Just looking at this map, you'll see that in Europe, Vienna and Bratislava, the capitals of Austria and Slovakia, are the closest ones, being just 50 kilometers away from each other.
Cool.
Of course, many would argue that Rome and Vatican City are actually the closest ones, but the Vatican can't be considered a capital as it is a city-state. In Asia, the capitals of the two Koreas, Seoul and Pyongyang, are the closest capitals, being just 192 kilometers apart.
Hey,
In
that's
South
not bad.
America, Buenos Aires and Montevideo with 200 kilometers separating them, are the closest. But the closest capitals in the world are located just 1.5 kilometers away from each other. They are located in the heart of Africa, Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo, and Kinshasa, the capital of the DRC, are separated just by the Congo River. Do you know other closely located capitals?
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Actually, pretty neat. You know, sometimes I think about how I know nothing about geography and how big the world is. Buong buhay ko Manila. Yeah, actually, close capitals talaga yung dalawang yun. Okay, what's next? Nah, I don't want to do Ukraine anymore. Russia, Ukraine. Maybe if it's gonna be about the war, I think there's another time for that. Now I kind of want to learn random geography stuff. Okay, here.
Germany ceased to exist in 1990 when East and West Germany reunited. Except this might not be true. You see, after World War II, Germany was split into 4 occupation zones. The areas occupied by the US, UK, and France were unified into a country commonly known as West Germany, while the area that the Soviets occupied became East Germany. East Germany was a communist country, as was Cuba, and the two countries were really good friends. Because of this, in 1972, Fidel Castro decided to give a nice gift to East Germany. The gift was this Cuban island. The island's name was changed from Cayo Blanco del Sur to Ernst Thälmann Island. The island was completely forgotten. So forgotten that in all documents signed when East Germany rejoined West Germany, the island was not mentioned at all, which means that it never officially rejoined West Germany, making it the last remaining part of East Germany. When asked about this, Germany and Cuba said that the transfer of the island was just symbolic. We all know East Germany.
What? What? If that's true, then we're gonna have what's in East Germany? What popular cities are in East Germany? Hold on, chat. Let me just chat GPT this really quick. What popular cities are part of what used to be East Germany? I don't know what that is, man. Berlin. Oh, East and Berlin? No. Right, because it was divided. East Berlin and West Berlin. Okay. I have no idea kung ano yung mga to. Leipzig, Dresden, Erfurt, Rostock. Yeah. Potsdam. That sounds familiar. Yeah. So I guess yun. Cologne? No eh. Dresden? Yeah. Ano yung maasim na yung smell ng shirt ni baby? Yeah. Okay. Move on.
How does the Netherlands increases its territory every year? This is the map of Netherlands from the 14th century. Rising sea levels would normally make the Netherlands to shrink in size even more by the present time. Instead, this is how the Netherlands look today. It expanded its territory with 18% in the last 700 years. You see, this new land represents the spoils of a war, but not with a neighbor country, as it's usually the case, but with the ocean. The final blow the Netherlands gave to the ocean was
what? Spoils of war with the ocean?
But with the ocean. The final blow the Netherlands gave to the ocean was this massive dike built in 1932. This enclosure dike is 32 kilometers long, and by separating this part of the Netherlands, they actually transformed the sea into a fresh water lake. They drained out the salty water, while this river continuously provided fresh water instead. What's truly amazing is that this polders here, Flevolandpolder and the Noordoostpolder, didn't exist before the Afsluitdijk, and represent the new land of the Netherlands created in the last 90 years, which is around the same size as the metropolitan area of Paris. How does the Netherlands increases its...
What? Humans are so cool, man. Can you imagine? We did that? I mean, like, they did it, but that's crazy. What's it?
Territory
What's it
every
called?
year.
What's the dike?
This is the map of Netherlands from the 14th century. Rising sea levels would normally make the Netherlands to shrink in size even more by the present time. Instead, this is how the Netherlands look today. It expanded its territory with 18% in the last 700 years. You see, this new land represents the spoils of a war, but not with a neighbor country, as it's
on.
usually the case, but with the ocean. The final blow the Netherlands gave to the ocean was this massive dike built in 1932.
How do you know this, Gio? Dike Greenland. Oh gosh, I'm being reminded of my area studies. Anong course mo ng college, Mok? How do you even pronounce something like this? It looks like you kind of typed all the word. Alam niyo yung word na to? Yung asfludic, dike. Kind of reminds me of just typing every letter at the middle of your keyboard. Yung middle row. Diba? Lahat ng letters yata matatype mo from the middle of your keyboard, chat. What does this look like in real life? Wow. And it was made in 1932 too, man. Can you imagine the stuff we were able to do? Pretty neat. Even this one, look at that. Social sciences. Oh, kaya pala close ang heart mo sa geography. Okay, how about this?
There is only one country in the world that is located simultaneously in all 4 hemispheres. The equator line at 0 degrees latitude.
Wait, what?
There is only
4 hemispheres? Northern, southern, western, eastern?
Only one country in the world that is located simultaneously in all 4 hemispheres. The equator line at 0 degrees latitude separates the northern and southern hemispheres, while the prime meridian at 0 degrees longitude divides the globe into the eastern and western hemispheres. The 2 lines intersect in the Pacific Ocean, where Kiribati is located.
Damn, Gio, you're
a
good.
small nation consisting of 32 coral atolls
Kiribati.
and 1 island. Although being one of the smallest countries in the world, with a land area of just 811 square kilometers, Kiribati has land in all 4 hemispheres, and it is the reason why the international dateline has this zigzag section, so all of Kiribati's islands can have the same day at the same time.
Oh. I always wondered about that. Alright, next, more Ukraine stuff.
Greece and Bulgaria went to war because of a dog. On the 18th of October 1925, near the border town of Petric, a dog crossed the Bulgarian frontier.
Okay.
A Greek soldier ran after it, which looked like an invasion to the Bulgarian soldiers, who opened fire and killed the Greek soldier. Thus, the stray dog war started. The Greek president demanded compensation from Bulgaria, which obviously refused. So Greek troops occupied the town of Petric and the surrounding region, which was a real invasion. Some small fighting break out along the border. 10,000 Bulgarian soldiers and 20,000 Greek soldiers were involved in this conflict, which was eventually resolved by the League of Nations. They ordered a ceasefire, the withdrawal of Greek troops from Bulgaria, and for Greece to pay £45,000 to Bulgaria. However, around 50 people lost their lives in this.
No, is that real? Greece, Bulgaria, dog war. 1925. Dog. Where's dog here? Dog, or the War of the Stray Dog. Okay. In there are 2 versions of how the incident started. In the first version, incident began on October 18 by a Greek soldier running after his dog. It is thus sometimes referred to as the War of the Stray Dog. In the second version, the incident was caused on October 18 by Bulgarian soldiers who crossed the Greek border, attacked the Greek outpost at Belasitsa, and killed the Greek captain and sentry. Alright, chat. So who's lying? Who's lying here? Because somebody thought it would be a good excuse to say that their dog ate their homework. Kaya, ever since, no? Ever since, ginagamit na natin yung dogs natin as our excuse. True or not? Pretty interesting. Yeah, so this is what I tend to do, chat. You know when I tell you I doom scroll? Di ginagawa ko. So TikTok, doom scroll, random trivia on my feed. Oh, really now? And then I'm gonna go Wikipedia it and I'm gonna be like, okay. And then in the next TikTok, nakalimutan ko na yung binasa ko sa Wikipedia. O sa bagay, Emuwar. (1932) nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken in Australia over the latter part of 1932 to address public concern over the emus, a large flightless bird indigenous to Australia, said to be destroying crops in the Campion district within the wheat belt of Western Australia. The unsuccessful attempts to curb the emu population employed Royal Australian Artillery soldiers armed with Lewis guns, leading the media to adopt the name Emu War when referring to the incident. Although many birds were killed, the emu population persisted and continued to cause crop destruction. So it's literally a war with the emus. That's so funny. That is true too, Mock. That is true, Mock. I mean, just scale it, right? Scale it down. If you really think about it, scale it down to your argument with your partner. And how you tell that story when a friend asks what happened. Diba? Nagkakaroon na ng ibang version bigla. So scale it up to a global situation. Diba? Nag-iiba rin yung kwento. Gamit ko Cherry Mobile X25. Yeah, humanity lost against birds, flightless birds. Where were we? Here. Oh, vote.
These are the oldest borders in the world that still exist today.
Cool.
First,
this one should be cool. This one should be cool.
These are the oldest borders in the world that still exist today. First, we have the Portugal-Spain border, which is the oldest, uninterrupted border, established in 1297. The northern part of this border has remained the same since Portugal's birth in 1143, and the southern part since 1267. Although the border town of Olivenza was never returned by Spain after its invasion in 1801, we can still include the Portugal-Spain border in the top. In second place, we have France's neighbor, Monaco. Completely surrounded by France, its border has remained unchanged since 1297.
What? That's such a rich history. Di ba mayayaman lang pumupunta dito? I love it, Lost One. Di ba, isn't this like a place where people hide their money? Is that it? Or am I thinking of a different place?
The only difference is which country surrounds it. Initially, it was France, then Genoa, then France again, followed by Sardinia, and now France once more. But the world's oldest border is Andorra's borders with both Spain and France, which have basically remained unchanged since 1278. This
Andorra is a country? Yeah, because it's a tax haven, right? Wow, it is a country. How small is this place, man? Very high. Low inequality. So they're very rich. Andorra. Anybody know anything about Andorra? Let's see. Andorra. Let's go ChatGPT. Who are global celebrities who are Andorra, who are citizens of... This is a badly put question, but ChatGPT will understand. There you go. It doesn't have many globally known celebrities. So wala. Nobody knows. Yeah. Yeah, dang. Andorra has no airport. How are they rich though? Is Andorra a wealthy nation? Yes. Okay, stop. How do they earn their money mostly? Tax haven. So maybe that's it, right? Tax haven din sila. Main sources of income, tourism. Yeah. Wow, 80% comes from tourism. What? And then ito, historically a tax haven. Yup. Oh, but post 20 Oh, here you go though. To post 2009, they've reformed a lot to align with EU transparency rules. Yeah, there you go. So it's mostly and maybe it's small population also, and also maybe good leadership. I don't know. Next, where were we here?
What if NATO gets really mad and attack Russia? NATO's strategy.
What would happen
Bye
if Donald Trump got mad and made America great again? Trump would start by adding more people to his army, as well as increasing the military budget. He would start by sending his army to the Greenland, surrounding it. Denmark would immediately demand that they fall back, but Trump wouldn't listen and would take Greenland.
Nothing theoretical. Let's go with random stuff. Let's try this one. Maybe
What
last
if
two
Russia's
TikToks?
next move isn't a secret at all? First, Moldova. This small nation, taken away from Romania in 1940, finds its...
How about this?
I'm sure you already know that
Okay, ito.
the Pacific Ocean is massive.
Yeah.
It spans from the Indonesian islands all the way to the coast of Colombia, covering a distance of 19,800 kilometers, enough to fit the diameters of 5 moons. But I want to give you
That's crazy. Imagine the vastness of that.
another perspective. In the Pacific Ocean, you can fit Russia, the largest country on Earth, then add its friend, the United States, and their cousin China. You can continue with
lakas ang patama nun ah. Their friend, the United States, and their cousin, China.
India, Brazil, Australia, Indonesia, Algeria, Kazakhstan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mexico, Argentina,
Come on,
Iran,
Philippines.
Mongolia, Saudi Arabia,
Philippines.
Canada, Greenland, France,
Philippines.
and even throw in a couple of Ukraines. And now, I'm sure you already
No love for Philippines. Okay, next. Last one. Let's hit up a random one. This one, 318K.
Europe is not as peaceful as it looks like. Everybody knows about the ongoing war in Ukraine where Russia pretend to stop the NATO expansion and to save Ukrainians from the West. Then we have the conflict in Transnistria, which is basically Moldova's Donbass. This breakaway region will most probably be used by Russia to destabilize Moldova, which will be helpless without help from the West. Moving south, there are 2 NATO members, Greece and Turkey, that never got along with each other and are both fueling tensions over control of the islands in the Aegean Sea.
Oh, wow.
In the Caucasus region, Armenia and Azerbaijan are fighting over Nagorno-Karabakh.
This is what's known in the film industry as the port.
Is Turkey in Asia, chat? Or is Turkey East Europe? Turkey, continent. Anong continent ang Turkey? Why does it say 2? Is it Europe? Oh, really? No way, really? Wow. Here. Country mainly located in West Asia with a relatively small part called East Thrace in Southeast Europe. Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah, chat. I hope you enjoyed our stream tonight. Lots of random stuff. We began with talking about Vitaly. And then we did a couple of Reddit threads. Meron pa naman tayong Reddit threads for tomorrow. Maybe like 2, 4, 7 Reddit threads for tomorrow. I want to give a huge shout out to, of course, those who attempted to make it to our 200 gift goal. If YouTube didn't bug out, we would be very, very close already. The official count as of right now is 187. We have attempted gifts from Bok, from Alex, from Gio, from SWG, and those who have possibly missed also. Thank you sa Patiti S ni Gio. But tomorrow, we will be doing a Gcash giveaway, Gcash quiz. Beat me in this geography quiz. I don't know yet. I'm still gonna look for that geography quiz, and then we'll do the classic you versus me with the wheel of names, and then 10 people win the Gcash. It should be fun. So I hope to catch you tomorrow, chat. For now, this is where the stream ends. 200 member goal will be extended until Friday, just because YouTube keeps on bugging. All right. If you win. I know Gio is part of your part of geography, but let's see Gio. Good night, everybody. Since we talked about... Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Let's do that, Mock. Please remind me in case I forget. Thank you, Mock. Thank you, 30. Riza, Gio, Neutrality, Lost One, Mod Bok, Mod Paring Ray, Paolo, Tisay, SWG, Neutrality, CJ, AIDS. Who else is here? Steffi. Am I missing anybody else? Ron was here too. Thank you again so much for tonight, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Araw ng Valor. Araw ng Valor or Day of Kagitingan. Right, Gio? Day of Kagitingan. Okay, well, everybody, thank you so much for tonight. Thank you for this stream, and I'll see you tomorrow. Gcash quiz. You know it, Mock.